All right, part 4. Again, sorry for talking so much, but again, I just want to make sure that you guys have all the information. Of course, if I didn't mention anything, please let me know in the description below, and I'll definitely try to answer as best as I can for you. But again, talking about the Rhino rack, I had to go online because my car didn't come with a rack itself. I had to buy a roof rack for it. So I went online, looked for Rhino rack. It was the best. I think it cost me $170 for it. So, I don't know if you guys have been keeping track about total costs, but, we're about $280 here. Supplies, these two things here, say $120 just to be safe. That included these. Okay, the Rhino rack was, again, what did I say, $170? Can't remember right now. So, it's getting up there in price, but, again, some of these that these people have done, it's, in the thousands. It's just unbelievable. But at any rate, this here, again, was about, I want to say, $20 maybe to build that. This was about $10 here, and this is just in parts. This thing right here, it's just a 3-inch. I'll get back to the rack here in a second. I know I got off plan here, but I just wanted to mention this. I forgot to mention it. This here is just a 3-inch tube. It's got little 50-cent end caps that I painted yellow, one on each side. Again, I used more of this tubing that I found in the electrical department to kind of, again, give it a little more character. I just basically zip tied a lot of these things together. You could screw in, but you need the tools for it, and I don't have the tools to drill through steel and whatnot, so I had to improvise. Now, I will say I've had this roof rack on my car, and I've gone 55 miles an hour with zero issues. Again, zero issues. So people may say, well, zip ties, or it doesn't look like he's got things held down really tight. Trust me, I've had this thing going fast. I've never, ever, ever had a problem. It is really held. I did take it out to test it because I was really nervous when I had it on the car. I had a buddy drive about, 80 feet, 90 feet behind me as I was going up and down hills just to see how well it was stabilizing, if anything was starting to blow off, and he said no. So, I thought I have everything tied down. I got the brackets here that I've got everything anchored in really well. But anyway, going back to the roof rack. So you're speccing it out. Now, I don't know if you can see, so we got 2 holes here. We got 2 holes on the other side. And what I did is, I'll take you over here and show you. I bought these U-bolts. Okay, I had to buy 4 of them just to get this extra piece. I couldn't find them. Just this piece. I asked the staff at Lowe's, and they don't sell these separately. So, maybe a mom and pop shop can do that, but I was unsuccessful. So I had to buy 2 U-bolts just to get this extra piece. And the reason being is one goes flat here to keep the wood from breaking up, and then the other one goes underneath. Now underneath, between the 2 here, is another metal strip that goes directly across. That's what essentially stabilizes the roof rack down. And of course I do the same thing in the front here. Actually right here, see if I get down, I don't know if it's be dark enough. Right there it is, right there, okay? That's the steel plate that goes across, and that's essentially what holds it, pins it down to the roof rack. So mine is removable. Other people just drill theirs into their car and, it's there, stabilized, it's there forever. I can't do that. I have to use my car for work, so I don't have that option to do it. But at any rate, this is it. Again, I lift it up. Again, it's about 130 pounds. I have somebody help me lift it up. Goes on the car. This thing goes through my rear window. This goes up to the front. Of course, everything's directly lined in. It sits nice. I just cover it with a black sheet so people don't see it. And I think it looks really good. Again, I think overall I spent about, I want to say conservatively, around $700. I could be off about $1 or $2, but that's pretty much about it. The most expensive part essentially was this light. This light was the most expensive, $280. This metal here was about $170. I'll have to go in part 5